There we go. I think it's working now. All right, I think it's working now. It's official. It took me forever to do that, but okay. Let me double check, make sure that I'm not to do that, but there we go. All right. So we're gonna get started here. We are doing A$AP Rocky today and Rihanna. So I did find a little bit about both of them, but before I start, I wanna go over some of the boring stuff. Please, again, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can come back for all your future tarot card reading. And if you would, please go ahead and click the bell. That's going to make it so that you don't miss a thing. It's going to give you notifications from me. I am Jordan. Again, I am Hangman Tarot. And we're going to get started today with our famous tarot card reading. So currently today we're reading Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. So I'm going to go over a little bit about the both of them. You kind of know the deal, what we do here. I think Rihanna is a Pisces. I'm pretty sure. So with A$AP Rocky, let's find out a little more here. Okay, so he was born in Harlem, New York in 1988, October 3rd. And moon sign, he's Cancer. Sun sign, he's Libra. So moon sign, he is a Cancer. So he's better known by his stage name A$AP Rocky, but his name is Rakim Mayers, and if I butcher that name, I'm sorry again. I just am not great with these names. Born and raised in New York City neighborhood Harlem, he is a member of a hip-hop collective, A$AP Mob, and from which he adopted his moniker. Rocky released his debut mixtape, Live Love A$AP, in 2011 to critical acclaim. His debut album, Long Live A$AP, was released in January 15th, 2013, and is also received by the critics. Early life, just kind of going over when he was born and such, but just kind of wanted to see an introduction to his life, shedding some light on this person. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so Rihanna, we're going to go hit her up real quick here. So she's a Pisces. But I feel like we're going to find out more on that. Okay. So she was born Robin Rihanna Fenty on the 20th of February, 1988. And a culture ambassador for Barbados, she burst into the limelight in 2005 with her debut album, Music of the Sun. Now one of the best-selling artists of all time, Riri has won Riri is her nickname, and she's won seven Grammy Awards, 8 American Music Awards, and 22 Billboard Music Awards, and 2 Brit Awards. So although she is controversial, she is brought up to the public attention through her relationship with Chris Brown, proactive outfits, and music videos. So she's very proactive in her career, basically. She's singer, actor. She is a water sign. She does have an Aries side, so Aries would probably be to her. Yeah, so let's see. The moon. She's a rising Aries. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, let's find out a little bit about their relationship. Okay. Apparently it's been in the making for years. They've been close friends and been speculated from the fans that they've been hanging out for some time. And after years of denying romance rumors, the pair is now reportedly officially an item. And over the past decade, Rihanna has transformed from a singer, makeup, and fashion mogul and has ranked at the highest earnings female music awards in Forbes. Let's stop talking about them and start talking about them. Lampi. Okay, so paparazzi captured photos of the two getting cozy, igniting romance rumors, even though Rocky was dating Victoria's Secret model Chanel Iman at the time. But the two confirmed they were just friends. I don't even look at her like that. She's sexy, but I'm good. But I'm good. Rihanna, you're good. Oh, please. You know that's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard when it comes to dating Rihanna. I'm good. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't good until you date Rihanna. I'm just saying. They show their long-lasting friendship with wide smiles while sitting together at the front row of Louis Vuitton spring and summer 2018. So this is going all the way back then. Anyway, let's just do a reading on them. So apparently they're very mysterious about whatever it was they were doing. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right, so we're just going to get started here. We're just going to start our tarot card reading for our Pisces Rihanna, and then our, what did I say he was? I'm just completely lost here. These two have me like completely, it's been a long week. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Yeah, so he's the Cancer. He's the Cancer. Libra, Cancer. That's a lot to deal with. Okay. I mean that in the best way. Okay, yeah, so Cancer, Pisces. All right, so we're going to do their reading, and we're going to find out a little bit about each of them first. Okay. I just had to make sure I could see that chat. Okay, so let's start the shuffle. Okay. If you have any requests during the live, please let me know over in that little box, in that chat box. Go ahead and let me know what you would like for requests, and then you can also message me on any of the social media platforms. Go in the description box, it'll be all your social media, and you can go check them out and leave me a message on any of them, or just drop me a line somehow for requests, and share, like, and follow while you're there. All right, getting started with ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. The mysterious couple, apparently. So mysterious. I'm always curious, like, when people are so mysterious. I'm like, what you doing in there? What you doing in there? All right. So we're going to find out a little bit about both of them and find out some challenges within the past dealing with the two of them together. So this is just going in on them as a couple, and we're going to find out some challenges from now, I mean, and just kind of how they feel about themselves, how the world kind of sees them as a duo, an outcome, if they change their ways, or if they say, fuck it, let's just keep doing our thing. And changing their ways, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like a bad individual and they have to change their ways. It just means, you know, change whatever they're doing right now. All right, just dropped cards everywhere. All right, we got our Six of Pentacles up. That's reverse. We got our Knight of Swords, that is upright. Seven of Swords, reverse. Nine of Waters, upright. Okay. Okay, so there was a lot of focus on power before the two kind of collaborated. So there's a dominating weakness in the situation. So somebody's a little more dominating than the other, and we're going to find out who here. Something to do, I just get a weird vibe. This is not him. Okay, so this is Rihanna, for sure. Okay, so there is a supportive issue in the past for her when it comes to a relationship, maybe an earth sign or an air sign. But this person comes with massive mental conflict, so there's like a ton of focus on the fact that there was missing spirit or soul within this individual who was around her, this Knight of Swords energy. There was angry messages maybe between the both of them. Maybe the other person, you know, sent them angry messages or vice versa. But there was a lot of deception according to the Seven of Swords in reverse. But vigilance should have been everything at this moment. And it became everything because of a trauma or some kind of an issue. And it's just like she was supposed to change quickly within this situation, whatever that means. And she had to come up with a different plan of action when it comes to this individual that she was dealing with. And this was kind of like in the midst of their relationship, almost near the end though. But this is very much close to the end when she kind of wished to, you know, have something different within her life, eager, welcoming any kind of fulfillment emotionally. So Rihanna dealing with some sort of past issue. I'm going to get more of a read on these as a couple. I just had to, that was weird. I've never had that happen. That was so many things indicating what she was dealing with as far as her situation. Okay, so yeah, basically there is a friendship between the two, and the one, ASAP Rocky seems to be very excited about the situation, very excited about the friendship. There was some concerns, it kind of almost like, am I ignoring my intuition is kind of what she was thinking here. Maybe just kind of like over that situation, over the shortcuts, trying to, you know, get through and manage relationships, kind of feeling like she's had it. And ASAP Rocky seems to be stuck in the past somehow. Moving forward and kind of connecting is something that isn't easy for him. So the reconnecting is something that he kept doing with maybe somebody else, maybe an earth sign or a water sign, water element. But he's, as of right now, he's very excited about the community, the friendship, the celebration of the situation. Let's find out a little bit more about some challenges that were in their past. Challenges for the past, Rihanna, ASAP Rocky. So there's always been a connection to a Cups upright. There's always been a connection. There's always been some kind of a truce between the two of each other, but the attraction was there. It's always been there. And that was almost from the get. It's like not in the very, very beginning, but like after they became friends, there was a high attraction there for, and just with the independence and the fierceness and this Ace of Pentacles upright, is just like it was a new beginning for them, a new way of living, a new way of being. What are some challenges presently? Let's find out. So one of them is withdrawn. Maybe dealing with a loss within their life, but they're in pain, and so that one of them is in some sort of withdrawal, meaning kind of backed out of the relationship because of the emotional, heaviness, the bogging downness, and that's our Queen of Swords, reverse energy. Okay. So they do still feel fulfilled within and satisfied within this relationship. So this Nine of Waters upright is all about being fulfilled emotionally, and they are. just because, you know, a partner's withdrawn, it doesn't mean it's the end of the relationship. It just means that one of them is going through the situation, and that tends, you know, to fuck things up. I mean, it does. I mean, you don't want to like make out or go on dates, eat steak together and strawberries and whipped cream when, you know, you've met a loss within your life. That's just not something that you want to freaking do. And that's kind of where we're at here as far as their readings going. Excuse me, I just knocked that off. Okay. So there's a satisfaction within the relationship. We kind of see it as like a new beginning. Like the world is kind of just beginning to see this thing. So it's just kind of seeing the transition, beginning to find, you know, a place in the beginning. So like they came to an ending, but their beginning was something that we thought we were seeing, but that's something that already had started. So it started long before we seen it. But how we see the relationship is it's new. It's, you know, it's beginning of a chapter. It's beginning to open up differently here. Let me see outcome if they change their ways thus far, where they're at. Where will we go? What's the likely outcome for them? Okay. So if they're to just kind of like change their ways, it'd bring them less focus on power. So that focus on power comes up again. So this Six of Pentacles, again, is just kind of like supporting the issues. It's just reaffirming that there is a weakness within the dominating and submissive parts of this relationship. And it's the same thing, the same issue that she had in the last relationship. So just if they don't change anything, that's just kind of where they're heading. If they were to say, you know, screw it, we're not going to do a thing, it's just like a whole bunch of not being able to get to a point in which you have motivation. It's almost like they'll become less determined to be in the relationship, or less determined in their fields of career, or whatever, however it resonates. But everything should be fully secure by now, especially in the way that they feel and how long we think that they've been dating. And it's just like there's just like it's almost like giving up, and it's just because it's like, is it secure? It's like something's holding them back. So there's a final push. There's, you know, these difficulties and motivation that could be there, but it's like if they don't switch things up, they will never get into that space. I have no freaking idea what any of that means. I'm just gonna say that. For the record, I don't have a clue what any of that means. These celebrity readings, that is the hardest part about them, is I just don't understand when I'm reading them. It's insane. All right, so I'm gonna throw out some personal readings. And now if you end up in my live stream, or you are finding this as uploaded content, then this reading will be for you. Okay. So I'm just going to do some personal love predictions. This is for God knows who. Whomever it ends up with, it will resonate with you. It'll deeply, deeply hit you, and you'll be like, hey, 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 this is mine. All right, so we're going to find future potential love. And we're going to shuffle these out here first. I think I'm actually going to use these. I got a big deck of these giant, the Giant Rider Waite Tarot deck. They're amazing. They're enormous. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do 3 good shuffles here. We're gonna find a future potential love. For who though? Ace of Wands in reverse. So I'm going with somebody kind of in a space to open up. Somebody who's ready to start something new. And it's probably got fire element, maybe fire zodiac sign. So somebody, anybody who's almost at the point where they could be at a new beginning, but there is a little bit of a delay. And it's almost like it won't hurry. It won't get any quicker. There's something that just keeps like pulling it back and putting it in delay. And it's like, well, why won't it show me? Why won't it show me this potential love? Why won't it put me in this relationship, especially if I'm in this new place? Now, hold on. So 9 of Wands, this is in reverse. This is just it indicating that there is some sort of giving up energy surrounding the potential love. So that could be a fire sign also. But there is a stubbornness. There's a non-risk taker here. So it's just like the whole idea of not being hasty within the situation when it's something that you really need to make a decision on is just telling me that it's going to evaporate. That, you know, not making quick action with this 8 of Wands upright, not making quick action is going to make it so that you don't gain speed in the situation. You want it to be an exciting time, especially if you have a new love potential, okay? Is the attraction mutual? We got our Page of Cups upright. It's like maybe, but there's a lot of surprises with this individual, and this person is very youthful or maybe even childish. I'm getting childish. If you're a fire sign or a water sign, I'm getting this. And if this resonates with you, again, please let me know. All right, so we're going to find out a little more about this person. So this person is Queen of Pentacles reversed. This energy is just almost like she's almost independent. She's almost secure. She's almost in the bank. She's almost like ready. You know, she's a potential love, somebody who's ready to start new with you. But you have all these 9s, 8s. It's almost like you're almost there. You're almost ready to begin this. 9 of Pentacles reverse. So it's like it's just maybe one or the other, but one of you is just not giving and taking at the same rate. So it's like very unbalanced. There's no harmony between the two of you probably when it comes to this potential love. So it's almost like maybe they're in it and they're just trying too hard and they're really pushing for this, and you're just like, because you're not ready. But it is something that you need to make quick action with. But you're stagnant, and that's being very much expressed here. Some challenges that could arise is that person's just too young. That person is just too childish or immature or emotionally too immature. Maybe it's you because you can't make a decision. So it could even be you. Justice. This is reverse. Living in denial and having dishonesty or a lack of accountability is going to keep you in the same place. So in order to change these difficulties or to make it so that you can make a choice, be with that potential love, and maybe work on those emotional, immature things that you're both dealing with, or one or the other, maybe stop living in denial. Start accepting the entire truth, whether it's good or bad. Look at both of them though. What is the likely outcome of this relationship? So this is our Emperor, and this is a reverse. So this is just like a lot. There's just too much fear here. And there might even be some father issues, but the insecurity within whatever you're doing is actually making it so that you're picking the worst lovers. You're picking the ones that are based off what you're energetically displaying. You're displaying insecure. I can't make choices. I'm indecisive. I'm not stable. I'm not, you know, I'm all these things, and I'm fearing right now that I'm in the lead position and I don't want to be. That's what I'm feeling right now. It's just like you won't stand up for it. That's the likely outcome of this situation, is that you are probably not going, because you lack the discipline or you lack the confidence here, you're not going to stand up for the situation or for the, you know, you and the person to be together. Waste your time or not. Sun reverse, I would not. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, I'm going to do another reading. Now, if this resonates for you, just let me know. I mean, you don't have to for it to be yours. Let me know or you don't get the reading. And do my shuffles here. And happy Father's Day. It's happy Father's Day. I need to call my own father. It's so weird talking to dads, though. It's like, hi, I really don't have much to say. How's the weather? I don't know if that's just me or if that's every dad and daughter. I don't know. I just feel like completely like I'm swimming around trying to grab words. I'm like, ugh. All right. Okay, so. Sorry, I'm looking out my window. Don't mind me. I look like a window peeper. My hands are freezing. Okay, this could be for an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. All right, so you're emotionally blocking. You're pretty held back. It's like you're trying not to feel. It's like you're trying not to begin. You're trying not to get into this, but you are dealing with maybe an Earth sign or a Taurus. And this person has a lot of personal beliefs, a lot of things that would mean bending the rules, because they bend the rules because they're bored. They don't really care what's going on here. They just don't. They feel as if they lose control because there's too many rules. So they have an inner teacher, an inner guru, and that's where they are with that. And that's something that will hold you back as far as emotionally connecting with this individual. Is this the right thing to do? Is the attraction mutual? Yes, for sure. But again, there is a delay because your beliefs and their beliefs are two different things, outstanding things. It is positive though. This individual is extremely positive. They smile, they're warm, they're inviting, they're loving. Their human desire at the moment is to be expressive in the most influential way. And that would be positivity, compassion, you know, just everything that you might think of it to be. What are some things that could come up as far as challenges? So security with any kind of like materials. We've got 9 of Pentacles, that is upright. So it's just like one or the other. Somebody here is a little independent. It's probably that Earth sign is what I'm getting. Yeah, so they're just extremely independent, and with the security through materials, that is super important to them, but they have extremely high standards for an individual or a person that they want to be around. So they're like not fucking around. They're independent. If you're the right person, you're the right person. If you don't fit the description, you don't send into those blocks that I've assigned, then get the fuck out. That's just kind of what I'm feeling here with this person. Something that could correct the situation is just kind of getting together. I mean, really, because there's so much holdback, so much delay here that it's just like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, why don't you just do this? Why don't you do this already? And it's not happening. So something that would change it would definitely be becoming that whole, like coming together, two people coming together and just kind of collecting as a relationship. The connection is just not there yet. And it would definitely take a little bit here to get into, but it would be a brand new, it would be new and inviting. But I mean, you're almost there. You're very close. It could be within the month. Likely outcome. So it is a slow progress. 8 of Wands. This is in reverse. There's restriction, and that's only again because there's a clear control situation here. It's almost like you're just taking too much time. That's it. Should you waste your time? Yeah. You should. This individual is an amazing person. They're very inner youthful. They're very mature and independent, and security, you know, is secure. Their bag is secure. But this person is just, they can play. They can play around. They can, you know, be a child, be youthful, be vibrant. Again, they're positive, but just don't fuck around. Make a choice because they won't be here forever. You know, they may be an Earth sign or a Taurus, but they ain't as slow as you. And they are pretty slow when it comes to decision making as well, but not as slow as you. I'm getting that right off the bat here. All right, let's do one more, and then I'm going to call it a day. Now again, if this resonates with you, you can let me know that this is your reading. Otherwise, just take it with you to through your day. Try to grab some intention from it. We're going to find out the zodiac sign for this reading, and then we'll get into it for your future potential love. One more, I feel. All right, Queen of Pentacles. If you're an earth sign, this reading is going to be for you, darling. All right, do you have a future potential love relationship? So you do have something ahead here. There is a little bit of a delay. I'm not quite sure what the delay is at the moment, but we're definitely going to find out. It's just like everything's being held off here. So it could be a fire sign or another earth sign. Is the attraction mutual? Now, it's not seemingly like the two of you are on the same page. It's almost like there could be like a celebration or some sort of expression and joy, but it's like this person is just taking a minute. Or you are. No, I don't feel like it's you. It's probably not you because there's so many earth signs here. This is definitely going to work out. It would work if one of you would build enough confidence to say yes, to connect, to find that relationship. Some challenges that may come around is the mere fact that somebody is just not playing with all of their tools. So somebody is like, I think it's you. I'm feeling like it's this earth sign, you. So you have all the tools, you have all the things that make you capable of getting into this relationship. So it's like, why is this not happening? It's almost like, yeah, Ten of Swords upright. So there's like a hopelessness, not knowing, not wanting to rush into it again. You are an earth sign. I get it. You're taking your time. But there's just like a lot of hopeless feeling about it. Could even be a Gemini. Likely outcome is, yeah. I mean, if you two want this to work out, if you want to work this out with this new potential love, then this is something that it would be like it'd be like the whole world was yours if you were to be able to get into this commitment with this individual. Should you mess around with this situation or not? Probably not. I just feel like it's bringing up a lot of negative thinking. I feel like there's not a lot of peace within the situation. So it's like, I wouldn't waste my time. Would it be a complete failure? No. But I mean, if you could waste or not waste some time, you would definitely want to know, then I would not waste my time. All right. So I want to make sure that you go ahead and hit subscribe. Click the bell as well so you can receive all Hangman Tarot notifications, and when you get those notifications, you will get all of my information. Anytime I'm on, you will get it. Also, go ahead in the description box. I want you to go ahead and check out all the social media, share, like, and follow if you would. And also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, in any form, shape, color, element, I don't care what it is. Happy Father's Day. Hope you have a beautiful one. I'm going to get going. I have lots to do like usual until I am done unpacking. All right. Well, we will see you soon.